Welcome to Serial at Midnight. My name is Heath, and I'm glad you're here. This is a physical media video. I want to talk to you about 6 Blu-rays that I picked up during a recent Kino Lorber sale. Just in case you don't know, Kino Lorber is a distributor. They put out hard to find movies. You know, back in the video store days, all those, you'd walk the aisles, there'd be hundreds and hundreds of videos with obscure titles, box art, whatever. You know, there's the hits, there's The Godfather, right? And then there are all the other movies. And the movie studios now aren't putting all the other movies out on Blu-ray because there's just not enough market for them. Here we are in the twilight of physical media, as they call it. So studios or distributors like Kino Lorber put these movies out. Normally they have a high retail price because the demand is so low. So you think $30 for each movie, which is kind of cost prohibitive to collecting large volumes of them. But they've started doing these sales. It's Kino Lorber Studio Classics primarily that puts the movies out that I'm interested in. Studio Classics, it's self-explanatory. It's the movies that studios put out and then they just disappear off the shelves over time. These sales, you guys, they're like $6.99 discs, $7.99 discs, $8.99. I think the highest they go is about $11.99. And those are usually for their newest releases that they don't want to take too much of a bath on. So I picked up 6 during the last sale, and I haven't really gone through these. We're gonna see what they are together. So let's start it out with Space Camp. You guys remember this movie, Space Camp? It's got Kate Capshaw, who is Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. She's now married to Steven Spielberg. It's got Leah Thompson from Back to the Future, Kelly Preston, Lee Phoenix. I believe he's one of the Phoenix brothers, right? Like River Phoenix, Joaquin Phoenix, Lee Phoenix. If I'm wrong, don't yell at me. But this was, you know, in the 80s, we had like the resurgence of the space program. It was awesome. Columbia, all that stuff. So part of this movie filmed at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida, and the other part filmed in Huntsville, Alabama at the Space and Rocket Center, the Huntsville Space and Rocket Center. If you're interested in the subject matter of Space Camp, I would recommend staying tuned to this channel. Maybe subscribe so you don't miss anything. That's all I'm saying. The Outlaw. Look at the cover for this movie. This is a Western with Jane Russell, who is, I think we can comfortably call her a bombshell. 1943. Look at the cover. 1943. Can you imagine like the pearls that were clutched at the site of this art in 1943? I don't know that this is a great movie, but this is a movie that kind of, you know, all these kind of just disappeared off the face of the earth, it seems like. But this has a reputation. It was directed by Howard Hughes, produced and directed by Howard Hughes. That Howard Hughes, like the guy, the aviator, the inventor, he ran a movie studio for a while. Like that Howard Hughes made this movie. So it's, if nothing, it's notable for what it accomplished, the boundaries that it pushed. Probably very tame by today's standards, but I'm a Western fan, and you guys know that, and this is most definitely, it definitely has a place in my collection. I snagged the Lou Ferrigno Sinbad movie, Sinbad of the Seven Seas. I've been going through a Sinbad phase lately, weirdly enough. I got the Indicator Sinbad box set, thankfully, before it went out of print. I didn't think I was going to be able to score it, but I did. It's got it right before it went out of print. Or I guess maybe it's still in print, I don't know, but the numbers are getting low. Like it was limited to 6,000, and mine's like 5,700 and something. So I feel like I just got in under the wire. But I'm kind of riding a Sinbad wave, and this was like a 1989 Sinbad movie. So I guess kind of that Conan thing, the 80s muscle-bound behemoth men. And so it's got this is an Italian movie, so we can comfortably call this a peplum. I love peplum. Sword and Sandals. So awesome stuff. Ugh. Got Death Rides a Horse with Lee Van Cleef. Super important spaghetti western. I say important western. I feel like any western with Lee Van Cleef is kind of important. I guess it's not technically as important as like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly or a Sergio Leone movie or whatever. So this is maybe lesser spaghetti western, but this is fantastic. It's in its original aspect ratio. It's got a great restoration, Blu-ray high definition. Just to have these movies in high definition for so long, spaghetti westerns by American audiences have been seen on those like 20 movie packs, Mill Creek stuff, Echo Bridge stuff, and they just take the best they can get, and it's usually full frame, cropped, edited, dubbed, like all kinds of stuff. So this is the most, as far as I know, this is the most respectful edition this movie has ever gotten. I will say, in packaging or in shipping, this thing has been beat up. I don't know how much of this is coming through on the camera, but it's banged up. It's like a hole right here. So that does not make me happy. It's in a box, but there was like crumpled up newspaper in here. No bubble wrap or anything like that. So that is what it is. I picked up Camp Nowhere. Christopher Lloyd. This was like a mid-90s camp movie. 1994. Yeah, so mid-90s. I feel like the cover of this is trying to market it as like Animal House. This is a children's movie. This is like a teenage movie. And it's not like an American Pie teenage movie. This is like summer camp with like 13-year-olds. So I don't really know what we're going for with the cover here. But it's great to have this movie. This is a respectable version. It's got an audio commentary by the director. I'm happy to have it. This is the last one, you guys. We have 7. Just bask in the glory of that cover right there. This is what it is. This is an Andy Sedaris movie. I've talked about Andy Sedaris on this channel before. What really stinks, though, is look at the abuse that this... Oh, there's like pieces falling off of this thing as I'm talking. This case is hammered. I don't know if Andre the Giant sat on it as they were shipping this out. I have no idea what happened to the... Oh, look. Here we go. There's bits falling out of the case. Luckily, I have some extra cases for instances like this, but no one wants to spend money on a disc and then receive it in this case, or in this condition. I could probably reach out to Kino Lorber Studio Classics and say, hey, this case is like banged to heck and back, and they'd probably help me out, but I have extra cases, so I will just, I'll have to do what I have to do. But look at this, man. This is pure, what is this, 1979. We got an audio commentary. We've got an interview with Andy Sedaris. I guess this is his wife. This is like pure R-rated Charlie's Angels kind of stuff here. Just like guns. Look at the size of this gun. What in the world? So guys, that's it. That's all I have for you in this video. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe. We talk about physical media quite a bit here on this channel. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you watching this video. I really do. Thank you so much, and I will catch you later.